Welcome to class. My name is Fiona and I'll be guiding you through a 20-minute vinyasa flow for your morning. I'm going to ask you to start by finding a comfortable position where you can stack your spine and feel your sitting bones connected to the ground. Beginning to arrive by taking some deep conscious breaths. Gently opening the eyes, we'll take an inhale and raise the arms. Exhale, place the right hand onto the mat and come to a side bend on the right side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, place the left hand onto the mat and come to your left side bend. And we'll inhale, come back to center. Exhale, we'll do an easy twist. Inhaling, lengthening through the spine, and exhale, see if you can twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist over to the left side this time. And we'll inhale and come back to center. Exhale, hands down, and we'll get into our tabletop position. Remember to spread the fingers and push them into the ground as we do 5 rounds of cat and cow. Inhaling, dropping the belly, lifting the tailbone towards the sky. Exhale, pushing the floor away, rounding the upper back as we engage the core. And let's do that for 4 more rounds with our own breathing, taking our time. Finishing our cat and cow, we want to lift our tailbone up towards the sky into our first downward facing dog. Bending a lot through the knees, let's take a step forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, stacking your spine and come up all the way, raise the arms, and exhale, hands down by the sides. Inhale, raise the arms up once again. Exhale, come to your standing forward fold. Let your head go. Inhale, come to your halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to your high plank, lower down into your chaturanga. Inhale, pull through, lift your chest into your upward facing dog. Exhale, we'll meet in downward facing dog. And remember to keep pressing your fingers into the mat, and you're welcome to bend at the knees. Free up those hamstrings as you focus on lifting that tailbone towards the sky. Bending a lot through the knees, take a step forward back to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, rise up, raise your arms once you're up. And exhale, hands by the sides. Inhale, sink your hips, raise your arms back to chair pose. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to your high plank, lower with control. Inhale, pull through, lift your chest. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the right leg up. Exhale, step through, leaving that left hand down. Inhale as you open your right arm towards the right side into your easy twist. Exhale, let's push back to our high plank and lower down with control once again. Inhale, lifting through the chest into your back bend. Exhale, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your left leg up and back. Exhale, step through back to your runner's lunge, this time leaving the right hand down. Inhaling, opening towards the left side into your easy twist. Exhale, come back to your high plank and lower down with control. Inhale, pull through back to your back bend. And exhale, come back to your downward facing dog. Taking this moment to tune in with our breathing as we press those fingers into the mat. Bending a lot through the knees, let's hop or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale, come back to your halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, coming back to your standing forward fold. Inhale, sinking the hips, raising the arms back into chair pose, and exhale, hands by the sides. Inhale, coming back to that chair pose once again. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to your high plank and lower down with control. Inhale, lifting through the chest, and exhale, coming back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the right leg up and back. Exhale, step through. Inhale, rise up to your high lunge. Exhale, see if you can place that left elbow on the outside of that right thigh. Keep your spine long. Exhale, coming back to your high plank, lower down with control. Inhale, come to your cobra pose or upward facing dog. Exhale, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, raising the left leg up and back. Exhale, step through. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, see if you can place that right elbow on the outside of that left thigh and come to your twist. And exhale, step back to your high plank, lower down with control. Inhale, lift through your chest, and exhale, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Bending a lot through the knees, step or hop towards the front of your mat. Inhale, come to your halfway lift, and exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, sink your hips down, back into chair pose. Exhale, hands by the sides, and come on all the way up. Inhale, come back to your chair pose, sinking the hips. Exhale, standing forward fold. Maybe straightening a bit more at the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into your high plank, and lower down with control. Inhale, lifting through the chest. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the right leg up and back, and exhale, step through, set up for warrior one. Inhale, lifting through the chest. Exhale, come on back down, come to your high plank and lower down with control. Inhale, lift through the chest, and exhale, back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the left leg up and back. Exhale, step through, set up for your warrior one on the left side. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come on back down, set up for that high plank and lower down with control. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Bending a lot through the knees, step or hop towards the front of your mat. Inhale, come back to your halfway lift, flat back, and exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, rise up, come back to your chair pose. Exhale, back to standing. Shift your weight off to the right side as you lift the left leg back. Keep your standing leg bent until you find your balance, and maybe swing those arms forward into your warrior three. Keep that hip squared facing the mat as you breathe. Lower down with control into your warrior one, lifting through the chest. Keep pushing through the right hip as you sink deeper. Exhale, releasing through the hands, straighten through your front knee, come to your reverse prayer position or grab opposite elbows. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up and place your right hand along the right hip, raise your left arm. Exhale, place the back of that left hand anywhere along your right leg and come to your revolved triangle. Inhale, come back to your warrior one, and exhale, vinyasa through. And exhale, downward facing dog. Step or hop towards the front of your mat and inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Shift your weight off to the left side as you swing that right leg back. Keep that standing leg bent until you can find your balance and maybe swing those arms forward to your warrior three. Keep your hips squared. You might be wobbly. That's okay. Keep going. And we'll lower down with control back to our warrior one, lifting through the chest. Keep pushing your left hip back as you sink deeper. Inhale, release the hands, straighten through your front knee. Remember, you can grab opposite elbows or come to your reverse prayer. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, left hand on the left hip as you raise the right arm up. Exhale, twist over to your revolved triangle. Come back to your warrior one. Inhale, lifting through the chest. Push that left hip back. Exhale, come to your vinyasa. Lower down with control. Inhale, cobra pose or upward dog. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Step or hop towards the front of your mat. Inhale, come back to your halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, standing forward fold. This time we're grabbing opposite elbows in our standing forward fold, and we're just going to let the head go. Maybe swing from left to right. Keep rooting through your feet. And keep breathing. Inhale, rise up, stacking the spine, come back to standing. Opening the toes towards the front corners of the mat, come to your yogi squat. Keep your spine long and keep pushing your elbow in towards the thighs and your thighs in towards the elbows. Release and come to sitting. Place the hands by the hips and keep flexing through your feet. Inhale, lift through your chest, and exhale, bring your chin towards the chest. Dandasana. Release, bending through the knees. Lift your feet off the floor as you lean back with your long spine, and keep using your core to hold this boat pose. Release, come on down for a break. And inhale, come back to your second boat pose, maybe releasing those hands and place them along the side. Keep breathing through it. And release, take a break. Last boat pose, maybe challenge straightening through the legs, or maybe stay where you were. Keep holding it, using your core. Breathe through it. You can do this. Come to your half boat pose, hovering the feet and your upper body a few inches off the mat. Hold it and release. You can raise your legs and keep your low back on the mat, or come all the way to your shoulder stand. And if you're in shoulder stand, keep turning your legs in towards each other as you dig your pinky into your low back. Lower your legs behind you and come to your plow pose. Feel free to support your low back with your hands or interlace your fingers behind you. Take your time unraveling and come to lying on the back. Keep your feet on the floor, keep your legs bent, press your palms into the mat. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, lift your hips off. And we'll slowly come down. Keep pressing your palms into the mat. Lengthen on your inhale. Exhale, lift once again. Maybe interlacing the fingers behind you this time. Or you can always keep pushing through your palms. Release. And know that you can always stay in bridge pose, or you can go for a wheel pose, depending on what your body feels like. If you're going for a wheel pose, make sure that you're squeezing your elbows in. Know that you can be on the crown of your head, or you can lift it up. And release. Take your time. Come to your happy baby pose by pressing your low back into the mat as you try to bring your feet towards the ground. We'll finish off with a resting pose. Know that it can be sitting up. It can be on the sides. It doesn't have to look like Shavasana. You can always stay in your resting pose, or take a moment to sit in an easy seat. Take a pause before you continue on with your day.